and welcome to another Average Joe Hockey Report. In this video, we have a preview of the series between the Winnipeg Jets and the Montreal Canadiens. Yes, I know, the shirt is kind of suitable considering there's a game in Manitoba, and this is a Louis Riel shirt. Anyways, here's what you need to know. Everyone is anticipating a battle of the goalies between Carey Price and Connor Hellebuyck. Expect Connor Hellebuyck to be the busier of the two goalies. That is my prediction. Winnipeg only outshot Edmonton in one of the 4 games against the Oilers, and that was in Game 4. Montreal has better puck possession stats than both the Oilers and the Jets in the regular season, although we're outshot by the Leafs, especially most notably in the third period. I believe how it went was Montreal would dictate the play in the first and second period, but Toronto would badly dictate the play in the third, owing to run into either Carey Price or the line of Philip Danault, Jake Evans, and Brendan Gallagher. Speaking of those 3, expect the line of Mark Scheifele, Kyle Connor, and Blake Wheeler to always be up against the trio that I just mentioned. These 3 just came off of a successful series against the Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and Zach Hyman line, and will look to do the same in the series. Mind you, in Game 7, Carey Price came up with a few big saves on Zach Hyman, where Hyman had chances in that game but couldn't bury them. This could possibly mean that it is up to Pierre-Luc Dubois, Paul Stastny, and Nikolai Ehlers' line to contribute the same way William Nylander did for the Leafs. Or maybe you look for secondary scoring from either Andrew Kopp or Matthew Perreault, who has a pretty good history of playing well against the Habs. Speaking of secondary scoring, while the Jets mainly need to be careful with a Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Tyler Toffoli line, watch out for players like Jesperi Kotkaniemi and Corey Perry, who also had a pretty good series against the Leafs. I'd like to also mention this. Eric Staal had 4 assists in the series against the Leafs, and we'll see if his performances carry on in the series against the Jets. The Habs power play, who have had trouble even getting it set up, scored in the last 2 games and is starting to play better. The right lineup is finally together on the power play as Jeff Petrie and Shea Weber man the points on one power play, while Cole Caulfield and Eric Gustafsson man the points on the other power play. Having Kotkaniemi, Caulfield, and Gustafsson being put into the lineup actually had me impressed with head coach Dominique Ducharme, who I feel would have maybe been fired had he not made those moves, and was making the appropriate moves as the series versus the Leafs was going on, which led to their victory. Does Alexander Romanov maybe draw into the lineup this series? Maybe, because one thing's for sure, even if the Habs struggle, and even if John Merrill is healthy, John Merrill does not deserve any more ice time. For the Montreal Canadiens, 2 things. It is imperative that your defensemen have better production offensively than they did in the first round versus the Leafs. 1 assist each for Petrie and Gustafsson isn't going to cut it. Mind you, Gustafsson played less games, so there's that. But yes, the offensive production from the blue line is going to have to be better. It is also imperative, just my opinion, however, that you do not play the 4th line of Corey Perry, Yoel Armia, and Eric Staal against the Jets' second line, because I feel like the Jets' second line is faster than the 4th line of the Habs. My prediction is me yet again using reverse psychology. Since the Jets, I think, are the favorites in this series, I'm going to predict it's either the second line or either Andrew Kopp or Matthew Perreault scoring the goals, and I'm going to say the Jets taking in 6. However, I said the Leafs would win in 6 in the previous prediction, and look what happened, so this is where the reverse psychology comes in. This video is mostly based on opinion, and may not have any implications on how the series will progress. So remember, if I'm wrong, don't belittle me, educate me. Take care, everyone, and follow my Instagram account, Average Joe Hockey Report, and my YouTube channel, Marty Tommy.